Hi friends and welcome back to Orach YouTube channel. In today's video, I will show you how you can manually crop multiple images. I know you can do this by running a action or a batch command, but trust me, with this you can manually crop your images according to your liking. Like for example, if you do this via an action or an automated process or a script for Adobe Photoshop, that won't do you any good, especially if you have a subject in all of those images on some different positions, on right, on left, or on the bottom of the image, or in the middle of the image. That will gonna mess up your cropping. So there are two ways actually you can do this. First is fully manual way, and the second is semi-automatic. So let me show you the fully manual way first. So first of all, you need to select the rectangular marquee tool on the left side of the toolbar. The shortcut key for all the marquee tools are M on your keyboard. You can switch between these tools or any other tools by pressing Shift plus the shortcut key. Like for example, if you want to switch between these two tools, rectangular marquee tool and elliptical marquee tool, you can press Shift M and it will switch between these two tools. So whatever tool is there, if you press M, it will get selected. So I will press Shift M to select the rectangular marquee tool. Now on the options bar, when the rectangular marquee tool is selected, there is an option with the name of style. Make sure to click this and choose fixed size. Now here in front of the style, there will be two options, width and height. You have to type here whatever you want the new resolution or dimensions of the image to be. So for example, if I want to crop all my images for mobile phones with 480 by 568 pixels, I will press enter. Take a note as there is px, which indicates the size is in pixels. So now if I click anywhere with the rectangular marquee tool on my image, it will create a selection box, but you have to put it where you want the crop to be. You can either go to the image menu and click the crop command. This will crop the image, but I don't go to image menu again and again and again, especially for multiple images. So what I do, I use a shortcut which is press Alt I first, then you can tap on the P key. So let me show you. I press Alt and I on my keyboard all together, which will open up the image menu. So basically you're doing the same thing but without using the mouse. Now if I press P, you can see a little underscore under the letter P where it says crop. That means if you press that key on your keyboard, this command will be activated. So I will type P and it will crop the image. So now to speed things up, you can save this with Control S. Move to the next one with the Control Tab key on your keyboard. Click anywhere when the rectangular marquee tool is selected and make sure style says fixed size and the dimension is what you want the crop to be. Move this with the rectangular marquee tool, don't move it with the move tool, and type the shortcut once again, Alt I and P, and here you go. Move to the next document by pressing Control Tab. Now this image is a little bigger, so I want to take more of the pixels of the image of the scenery into my crop. So what should I do first? I should press Alt I and then E for image size, or you can go to the image menu and choose image size. There's also a shortcut key for image size which is Alt Control I, but I like to do this Alt I E way. So it will ask you for the new dimensions. Now what we want to crop this into is 480 by 568. So make sure the height says 568 or the width says 480. Now the height is smaller, so we will type 568 here instead, as the proportions are linked together, and I will click OK, which will resize the image, scale down the image. Now if we try to crop it with the rectangular marquee tool, you can see we get a full scale rectangular marquee selection. By the way, I'm zooming in and zooming out with the Control plus or minus keys, and now we can crop this via the same method, Alt I P. This is cropped. Let's move to the next one, Control tab, use the same thing here. 480 is or 568. 568 will work for the height, and the width is a lot bigger because this image is horizontally larger. So we will click OK. With the rectangular marquee tool, crop the area that we like the most, then press Alt I P. Move to the next image, Alt I E, and same thing here, 568, or you can type 480 if the image is vertical. Click OK or press enter. Press Ctrl 0 for zoom to fit in. With the rectangular marquee selection tool, make the selection and move the selection where you want the crop to be, and press Alt I and P. So this is how you can crop thousands of images with full speed while retaining what you want in the image and not including what you don't want. So here's a semi-automatic way. The way is to record an action but let you decide which area to keep as of this image. So I will open up the actions panel by pressing F9 on my keyboard, or you can go to the window menu and choose actions from here. Okay, the shortcut key is Alt F9, but when I press F9 it still opens. I don't know what's going on here. Anyone can tell me in the comment section. So I will create a new action here by clicking on this new action button, create new action button, and type a name of the for this action, crop or custom dash crop. The set is in default action. I will just hit record. Now with the rectangular marquee tool, the first thing I should record is as the record button is currently on, I should go to the image size by pressing Alt and I all together and then E. This is image size. Now I should type in here in the height box 568 and click OK. Okay, this is recorded. Now with the rectangular marquee tool and this size, fixed size, I will click anywhere and I will add a stop action here by going to the flyout menu of the action panel and click insert stop message. You can type a message for the users like select the best area, then click play action. Okay, don't allow continue here, click OK. Okay, this is done, and after that when the user selects the appropriate area, next thing we will do, we will hit the crop by pressing Alt I P. Okay, this is the third step here, and you can also press Ctrl S now to save this image but I will not recommend that, as to leave it on users to save the image themselves, but it will save their time as well. Now you can stop this action as it is recorded. Move to the next image. Let's see if this action will work here. So I will select custom crop action and click play. Message is select the best area, then click play action. Okay. I will select the best area I want to keep, and then I will click play. It is cropped. That's it for cropping multiple images faster. So hope you liked today's video. If you like, make sure you subscribe to Oresh YouTube channel.